The waiting is over. It's game on. Reynolds catches it on the full. Walsh, man, and offloads the ball. They drive him back. And some powerful defence coming in. First tackle up. Rushes into dummy half. Man, Karapani. Good front-on defence. Wrapped up close to the sideline. There's the second. Play the ball now. Works it on. Ricky. They force him back. Overpowered by the defence. That is tackle number 3. Good vision. Passes long. Well, that's gone into touch. Gets the dummy half. Galvin.
Nice pass.
Man puts him away. Finds support inside. He surges forward. Able to stand in the tackle. Extremely close to the line. Plays the ball a couple out. Knock on. And he gets out of the in-goal, but only just. There's the 0 count. Turns it inside. Serves up a wide ball. Throws himself into the defence. One-handed offload. Pass. Decides wide is the way to go. Man. Superb tackle. Thrown to ground. That's the first of 6. Plays it. Passes inside. Smashes into them. Hit hard. Plays the ball. Lays it off. Cuts out a few of his teammates. Cutting it up to the defence. The Broncos not able to break through the strong defence. Carrigan. A little dart out of dummy half. It was just about through. On play number 4. Feeds it on. Collision there between 2 big men. Comes up with a play the ball. Hunt with a punt. That's good positional play to take the kick. Montoya with the error has dropped the ball cold. And now the scrum to pack. Gives it on. Shibasaki hits it up. First try of the game. Well, they're off to a very good start here. But want to continue putting the pressure on. Takes a deep breath as he lines up the kick.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Well done. 2 points from the kick.
The Broncos will take a lot of confidence from that, and I'd say we'll be looking to push on. Important set of 6 coming up for both sides.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Shrugs off the defence. A snappy pass. Ricky. Hard and straight the hitter. Ball and all tackle. That's one. At dummy half. Slips in the short one. That is a cruncher. Sends it back inside. Passes wide. Picks a mark and runs straight to it. No one in front.
He just keeps going and going and going.
And he stopped in that one. That's the 3rd tackle. Carrigan scoots out of dummy half. That's a very good run. With a hitter. Good play. They grab some decent territory. Dummy half run here. With a charge. Desperately close to the try line. This time it's a short pass. They pick up another. Hang on a second, Cameron. He's not held. He's over the line.
Well, the opposition have simply fallen asleep, Vossi. That's a second try conceded in almost as many minutes. The captain will have to gather his troops and get them focused here before it's too late.
Just drifts across the post to the right. No goal. Goes deep with the kick-off. Walsh takes it on the full. Sends the attack wide. And he's met front on. Straight through. Dragged towards the touchline. That's a knock on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Here's the scrum. Has a look and flicks it inside. Ref says play the ball 15 metres out on tackle number 1. No advantage there. Referee has called up play. Met front on.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Referee calls the scrum. Shovels it wide. Cut out ball. Karapani runs into touch. Nice work. Short pass. Sherry. He's shut down there by the defence. First tackle. Galvin. He knocks it off. There's the dummy. Ref calls the scrum. Looks and turns the ball inside. He breaks through the defence. Is tackled after making good metres. Shovels it on. Man, breaking his way through the line. Brought down right next to the sideline. Second of 6 tackles there. Whoops, there's the intercept.
That type of play will dent their confidence. They need to be careful.
With a quick pass. Running along.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Finds support. Held as the call from the referee. Ref shouts third tackle. Moves it on. Oh, good ball. He's through the line. They bring him down close to the sideline. Tries the inside pass. They've got numbers. That is a classic ankle tap. So close now to the line. Passes. Galvin. He puts a kick in behind. Crichton comes up with a good.
Just what were the defenders doing? The grubber kick went in and they were just looking at it. No urgency shown, and they've considered a soft try.
Can't quite manage that one. What can you say? 2 points go begging, and the gloss has been taken off their first try. There's plenty of depth to that kick-off. Tracy able to take that catch. Oh, the earth is shaken. What a tackle! Halted by the defence. Count is 0. Referee has called a scrum now. Quick with the pass. Not too far from the line. Can someone tell him he's running the wrong way? And he won't be making any more metres there. That's the first. Shibasaki able to come up with a hit. The Broncos are over the line. What a day he's having. And there's a shot at goal to come. And that's through.
Always a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
Kicks long. Walsh with a good catch. Oh, he's running backwards. And almost beats the defence. That is the first tackle. Snappy pass. He runs through another. Quick to get to the loose ball. Brought to ground close to the sideline.
Absolutely brilliant. The defence has been exceptional.
Test the defence with a short ball. Aldo. Over the touchline. And now we'll have a scrum. Fires out a pass. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
What a tackle. Beautifully executed.
Ref rules knock on there.
Not the ideal time to swill the ball.
Held call by the ref. Feeds the short ball. Gets the ball. And into touch. Referee calls them in to form a scrum. With a little bullet pass. Crichton. Hard to contain. And look at this. Taken in the tackle, but he's made some good metres. That's tackle one. Thought play was building up there. A knock on. They form a scrum. Goes wide. Brings it up. Just manages to keep it in touch.
Beautiful.
With a short ball. They force him back. That's a clever pass. Reynolds. Stopped by the defence. Wonderful tackle.
Lock up the ball in the tackle and you kill the offload. Simple.
Karapani.
Well done.
The Broncos throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. That's three. Running backwards. Now, there's a tactic. Looks to the posts and pulls the trigger. Hope you've had a good half time. I had a hot dog. Let's get this second half underway. Half time is over and we're underway again. Tracy latches onto that kick. And he'll be forced to play it.
That, kids, is a textbook tackle.
Salmon. And offloads the ball. Good pressure from the chasers.
He can run.
Eventually taken to ground.
There's been some stinging tackles by the home side. I've been impressed with their commitment in defence this afternoon.
Oh, knock on. Scrum will temporarily break the play. Turns it inside. Absolutely hammered. Rushes into dummy half. Reynolds.
Great pass.
What's going on there? He's run straight into touch.
Well, he flirted with the touchline, and it looks like they fell in love.
Lays it off. Tracy. Well, he's run straight into touch.
Sideline awareness. When you're lacking the awareness, it's best to stay away from the sideline.
Play the ball now. Works it on. Stags. Super tackle. Straight over. To the sideline. Plays it. Feeds it on. Flicks the ball inside. Pass. Puts him away. Hayward. Out of acting half. 15 metres away and he plays it. Galvin. He's got defenders closing. And it's gone out. It's a scrum. Passes inside. Reynolds. Mariner keeps testing the defence with a short pass. They're looking to spoil his party. He's wound up on this run.
There's been some fantastic tackles by both sides so far this afternoon. A real pleasure to watch.
Has gone over the sideline. Comes up with a play the ball. Galvin.
Nice pass.
Tracy spills the ball, drops his lolly.
Oh, ball control is so important inside your own half. Huge pressure coming up.
Plays the ball 30 metres out from the line. The referee shouts zero tackle. Dummy half dash. Reynolds have coughed it up and lost possession. Gathered in on halfway. That's the first of 6. A snappy pass. Gives it on. Ball and all tackle.
The defence today has been top class from both sides, putting their bodies on the line. Good to see.
The Bulldogs unable to break through.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Montoya finds support inside. Nice defence there. At dummy half, kick out. Don't need me to tell you that's a knock on. Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. Sends it back inside. Sends that pass out. He's been hit hard. Gets the dummy half. Haas. Cameron is off his chair. What a tackle. Staggs. Loops it over the top. The Broncos not able to break through the strong defence. Plays the ball. A good chase will be rewarded. Defence comes over the top.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Tries a back pass inside. Defence zeroes in. It's a big tackle. Jensen. They're closing the gap. No excuse for that drop ball. Knock on. They form the scrum. Throws the dummy. Throws a dummy now. Not far away and challenging the defence. That's tackle number 1. Look at Cameron Smith's face. They've knocked on. Keeps going. Able to get a one-handed offload. And is able to come up with a hit. Gets it away. They force him back. And he's stopped in that one. There's the 0 count. Ricky pushing it right along the line. Did you see that? Did I see that? He's thrown it over the sideline. Burns trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Offloads. Crashes to the ground.
Bang! What a tackle.
There's the dummy.
He's proving elusive.
Proving hard to put down.
Absolutely no way through there.
Referee calls hell. This is just outstanding defence here. Consider him shaken and stirred. Hayward, with the error, has dropped the ball cold.
An opportunity missed there. Crucial mistake.
Kick along the ground. It's the grubber. 4 points. A superb try. A cracking try.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up very quickly.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal?
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Man has been so-so with a boot. And that's shown by their stats. So far, they have converted 2 from 3. On long kick-off. Pass. There to field the kick. Slips the pass. Man pushes it on wide. Cut-out ball. With a hit up. Forced backwards. Wrapped up. No way through. That's the first tackle. Hit up. Putting up a chase. Referee shouting hell. There's the second. Shovels it on. Loops a pass. Massive hit. Moves it on. Ricky Reynolds passes short, shovels it wide, finds support. Well, he knocks it off.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
Well, he's beaten the second man.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Man has got the free ball. Front on defence. Looks and turns the ball inside. He's shut down there by the defence. That's the second. Driven back in the tackle. And they managed to wrap him up just on the halfway.
The Broncos are looking good in defence tonight. Some big hits, gang tackling. They look determined and are really putting their opponents under immense pressure when they have the football.
Quick with the pass. Through the first line of defence. Beats a man. That is a classic ankle tap. It's a turnover of possession. The opportunity to score is still on. King. Inside the danger zone. Snappy pass. Tracy. No advantage there. Referee has called up play. He's taken there in that tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
The scrum packs down. Thinks he sees some space wide. With a charge. Now he's tackled and into touch. With a quick pass. They're closing in. That's a good ball and all tackle. Tackle one completed. Grabbed by the defence. Count is 0. Hunt is in a lot of pain.
Losing a player from the game like this will test the true character of this team.
Pushed back in the tackle. Locked up 20 metres out. And that's the second. He throws the dummy. Held as the call from the referee.
Good one, son.
Fakes the pass. The hooter is sounded. He was just about through. That's the fourth. And the final whistle sounds. Well, that was certainly an unexpected result. Just goes to show that league is indeed a funny old game. Overall thoughts on the game, Cameron?
The Broncos.
This is my time to break. This is my time to rise. Take a piece of that cake. This is my time to eat. I was given a taste. I was too small to see. Now I got what it takes. I got all that I need. I got all that you got. No more. Ain't got nothing to prove. In the end of the day, all that's left is the truth.
Taking it minute by minute, becoming the hero I came to become. Knowing I